Yo, what's happening? So last night before I went to bed, my phone started blowing up with this video. So I'm going to watch it and react to this gator bite with you guys. And let me just preface this video by saying I'm not out here to critique any person in the video or anything of that sort. I'm here to learn with you guys as well and help educate. So let's get into it. And warning, it is a gator bite, so there might be blood, there might be some really graphic scenes, but anyway, let's get into this. Let's watch.
Do something really quick. It's going to be kind of boring for 1 second, but then once he's in the water, we'll do more of the side.
Okay. Okay, let's just stop right there. So right now she's busy. Basically, you can train gators because they are so incredibly intelligent, but she's putting her hand out saying get back into the water because she's about to feed it. And you can see this gator's coming out as a food response. You can see with its body language, it's like, "Who are you bringing me something nice to chow?" Her hand is very close though, and it's over to the side, and obviously crocodilians are very good at side swiping, so it's not the safest thing to do, but let's see what happens. Whoa. And there she goes. Because the gator wasn't listening to its command, she reinforced it by telling it or pushing it back underneath the jaw there, which I've never done because I don't work with too many gators. I work with crocodilians or crocodiles, and it's a lot scarier to do that on a crocodile. That just grabbed her hand. Wow, that must be painful. It kind of sends, I'm getting like goosebumps now. It's sending shivers down my body because in this situation, like I've had friends when we're busy catching crocs get bitten, and you're like, what do you do? But in my situation that I was in, we're catching the crocodile, so it's generally like a quick bite. It's bitten and over with. It's not like this where she was bitten, but the gator was in like food mode, thinking it's getting something to eat. So, let's see what happens.
Uh-oh, we want me here. We want me here. We got trouble in here. We want me here.
Oh my goodness. She probably just saved her arm there by death rolling with the gator and getting in the water with it. It doesn't look like it's the safest thing to do, but that's the best thing to do. Just go with it because those jaws are so incredibly powerful. You're not going to pull out no matter what you try. This is insane. I don't know. It makes my heart race. She's saying, get in the water, don't pull me. And apparently this dude is just like a bystander. He's not actually trained. What a brave guy, just getting on the gator. You can hear her voice, she's in pain. But that adrenaline must like kick in, and she's saying, don't pull me, don't pull my arm.
Do you hold this? Hold this.
Ooh. Did he just like throw his phone at the glass there? Call 911, it's an emergency. Okay, so that's something quite hectic that she said, that the guy's offering, do you need another body in there like to help or whatever? Honestly, like what do you do in this situation? Even though I work with crocodilians and gators all the time, it's like you can't quite prepare for something like this, and she's handling it like a champ, but she's asking, please keep talking to me, because obviously your body's going to go into shock right now, and you want to keep with it and let that experience just come into play there. Wow. And this dude's just lying on top of this gator and probably never done that before. He's asking her name. She said her name's Lindsay. The dude's like asking, what do I need to know if the gator does anything? Oh, there, did you see it? Just let go. Okay, so the gator let go. Wow. And another important factor was as soon as like she got in the water and did the first death roll, she got her legs around the animal, so then she can kind of, whatever it does, you can go with it, so it doesn't rip your arm off, because they death roll to try and get things loose and break it apart to eat, because obviously this did look like a heavy feeding response. Obviously it thought she was a bit of tucker or some food that he was going to get, because she was probably going to feed him right there, and sadly got her hand. And there, as he let go, he obviously realized this is not something I should bite. It's not food, and it's a way too big of a deal for me to fight over. Wow. And she's got her legs still wrapped around, like the jaws clenching them down, while the guy's on top, and there the other dude helps her out. And now this bystander's just like on the gator, putting his arm over. Good stuff. You're not in pain, are you? That's the lady who was just bitten, asking the other dude. Oh, you're not bitten, not in pain. So she's just telling him to get up, sit up nicely, so then you can get off the gator. She's instructing him while she was just bitten. That's incredible. She's keeping her composure and her cool like a champion.
Baby! She's dead.
And there, he's off.
In West Valley.
Dude, that was hectic. I gotta watch that bite again. Let's scroll back. Okay, back. Go back into the enclosure, obviously. Not listening, so she tells him, pushes him back.
Uh-oh, we want me there. We want me here. We got trouble in here. We want me there.
Ooh. When she did that death roll with the gator, it really looks like her arm was gonna pop off. Yo! That... Oh, wow. I don't know. This is very real for me because it's something I deal with all the time. Well, not being bitten, but like working with these animals, and it just shows you like, this is no joke, guys. Yeah, learning the animal's behavior has a big role in what you do, but at the end of the day, things can go wrong and things can happen. Like, she's obviously had many years of experience and didn't expect this to happen. So I just did a bit of research and found out, so the keeper's name, which we heard in the video, is Lindsay. Not sure of her surname, but the dude that jumped in was not, he didn't know anything about gators. He was just a bystander at the place. It was apparently, they went to Scales and Tails for a kid's birthday party, and the dude who jumped in on top of the gator was actually the husband of the lady who was filming. His name is Donnie Wiseman. Yeah, he was a pretty wise man for what he did. And then Teresa Wiseman was the one who was filming, so credit to them. And the gator's name is Darth Gator. Pretty interesting name. And really great news, which I was not expecting to hear. Apparently, Lindsay, the keeper, is going to make a full recovery. That's insane for what she went through. So it just shows you, like, whatever she did there, rolling with the gator and just letting him have her arm, that's what saved her. So it's incredible. She was probably going to have some insane battle wound scars to show for it, but I'm glad she's going to be okay. That's the most important thing at the end of the day. And I wouldn't really call this a gator attack. Everybody on the news and that it's a gator attack, but it's a gator bite. I don't know, attack just has such a strong connotation to it, like this animal's out to get you, when it was just misread something, and these things can and do happen. So glad her hand's going to be okay and she's going to be able to use it again, because that was a hectic bite, and the amount of pressure that is in those jaws, it's something close to insanity, basically. I've been bitten by many smaller crocodilians under a meter, and that is no joke. It really does hurt. So for something that size, well done. I really don't have anything bad to say. I'm just so grateful she's going to be okay, and it could have ended a lot worse than it did.